Today we're going to be talking about attention, specifically selective attention, multitasking, and how to fight against technological distractions. A specific type of selective attention is inattentional blindness. This is when you aren't aware of things happening in your visual field because you are focusing on another specific task. Now we're going to play a game. I'm going to start you guys out with a challenge. I'm going to show you a series of shapes. I want you to count the number of yellow stars that you see. Also, count the number of red X's that pop up on your screen. So that's two separate numbers, one for how many yellow stars you see, and one for how many red X's come up. Alright, so that may have been difficult because you had to count two different things and I kept talking to you while you were trying to do that. That is an example of divided attention. You probably want to see how you did. There were 11 yellow stars and 7 red X's. But, did you see the smiley faces? If you didn't see these guys, that's because of selective attention. But, we'll talk about that later. Now that you have a good example of how limited a resource your attention is, let's talk about it more. When you're paying attention to something, that means that you're concentrating on it at the exclusion of other stimuli in the environment. A lot of times, though, we try to divide our attention and do multiple things at once. Maybe you watch TV while studying, or try to count yellow stars while trying to count red X's. The thing is, as you just saw, attention is a limited resource, and we can't split it all that well when it comes to complicated stimuli. So, if you're trying to do two things at once, you usually end up switching between those tasks, rather than doing them simultaneously. Assuming that the aces are each worth 11, quickly double each card value and add them up. The correct answer is 50. But did you notice that the 4 of hearts was black and not red like the standard deck of cards? You may not have, and that is due to inattentional blindness. We are now going to focus on the myth of multitasking. What is multitasking, you may ask? It's the idea of performing multiple tasks at one time. There are many reasons why you can't multitask, including you're dividing your attention between two tasks, your brain is switching between those two activities, and you are continuously giving partial attention. Technology is everywhere and can be extremely distracting. Technology can be distracting even if you aren't actively on it or getting a notification. Just having the technological device in your room pulls your focus away from your intended task. Some tips to avoiding the distractions of technology while doing work are putting your phone in a different room, closing any tabs not relevant to your current task, not immediately responding to notifications, and take brain breaks to avoid boredom, which can lead to technology use. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.